Hi there. I want to share a paper bag mini book that I made with you today. I used last year's Christmas Emporium collection from Graphic 45. I had to order some more paper. Someone had wanted, or someone I should say requested a custom order from me, and they wanted 2 books that I had previously in my Etsy store and they had sold, so they wanted to know if I could make 2 more of them. And I did have some of the paper left, but I didn't have enough, so I had to order another 12 by 12 pad, and because of that I had some excess left, and I still have excess left, so now I'm kind of working on making cards because I don't think I have any more sheets that are large enough to make mini books. I just ended up making an extra 2, and these books are different than the ones that I had sold her. So what I did is I used 8 paper bags, and I have 2 tags in each pull-out, so that's a total of 18 tags. And then I used chipboard covers, and I just used rings, just tied some ribbon on the rings, and on here I used some really nice ribbon that I bought from Really Reasonable Ribbon, and their ribbon is fabulous and they have great prices, and I don't know if you're familiar with it, but I will put the link in the bottom here so that you can check it out. On the edge here I used an EK Success punch. Let's see if you can see it. It's a snowflake punch, and I just tied a button on. And all I did was just use one of the little pieces of, well, it's not a chipboard. They had like 12 by 12 sheets with all kinds of different little cards that you could use throughout the books or on scrapbook pages. And on this page, I just added some bling, left it blank. Here I have a pocket. And on the back you could do journaling, or you could add a photo. I left this blank for a photo. On here what I did is I just added a little bit of trim of green paper. For this what I did is I have some round basil chips. They're chipboard chips, and so I took just a circle punch because it was the same size, punched out one of the little pieces of patterned paper, and I adhered it to the basil chip, and then I used glossy accents, so it's kind of a shiny, I don't know if you can see the shine on it, so I made it into an embellishment. And I just used jute on all my tags. These are the tags that pull out, and like I said, there's 16 of them. They're large enough to put journaling or a photo on them. Here I just used some of the Stampendous, the flat bling, so it doesn't stick up too much. And then again I put a couple of tags in here. The backs can be used for journaling or for, it's hard to keep this in the screen here. They can be used for journaling or photos, and then you could also put a photo on this part of the paper. Same over on this page. Another tag. And another photo could go here. Now, because I know a lot of you know your Graphic 45 collections, this was a mistake on my part, but it worked and it fit in with the book, so I didn't redo the pages. This paper and this paper is from the Christmas Past collection. And how I managed to do that is I had pulled out all of the pieces that I had left from all of my Graphic 45 paper, and it got mixed in with the Christmas Emporium collection, the Christmas Past collection did. So that's how I ended up getting these 2 sheets in here. But it worked, so I left it. On here I adhered it to a square of chipboard, and again used glossy accents. And then this photo, what I did is I took a little clothespin and I just adhered paper to both sides of it, and that holds this to the page, and then this just pulls out. So you could actually slip more pictures in there if you wanted to. And I just added a little bling down there on the bottom. Same thing on these 2 pages, just some pullouts again. I did add a little stickles to the Santa's beard. I don't know if it shows in the film. These 2 pages I left just blank because you could add a larger photo to it, or several smaller ones. Added a little bling to his, a little stickles to his beard and around his coat. And again, I have more tags in both sides. On this page, again, what I did is I left them blank. There's no pockets or anything. But on this little die cut and on this little die cut, when I was looking for something to match the paper to make my embellishments, these happen to also come from the Christmas Past collection from the year before. So I thought they matched well enough, so I didn't worry about it once I had them adhered down. This page, another little pull out, a little tag that pulls out, and then I put a little sentiment here, another full page here for a photo, and then on the back another pocket where something can go in. And these are the little round embellishments that I made came from these. They're like little postage stickers, and I just cut it out and adhered it to the basil sheet. So that, and then the back I just left blank. So that's this book, and it's a pretty hefty book, and you can get a lot of photos in here because there's 8, I used 8 bags for the pages, and there's pockets on most of the pages, and then there are, so that would give you 16 pages, and then the front and back cover adds another 2 pages, and then there's 16 tags front and back. So there, you can really put a lot of photos in this little book here. And what I'm going to do is I will be taking photos of it, and I will be doing a blog post so you can see close-up photos of it. I'll put my blog address in the bottom, and then also this will be listed in my Etsy store, and I will put the link to my store in the bottom below too. So if you want to check it out, you're more than welcome to. And I also wanted to give a shout out to all of the new subscribers that I've had. I've noticed recently that I've had quite a few new ones subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I'd just like to say thank you. And now I'm going to get another video ready for another book that I made with some more of the extra paper that I had. So stay tuned for that one. Thank you.